An S-Class has escaped the quarantine zone. Seek shelter immediately. The singer is a little laggy. It's fine. Hello!
Hi, everyone. Hi.
So I meant to do the thing where most VTubers do, where you start at the feet and then you move up. I forgot to move to the bottom. So here I am. This is me. Hello. I just did a bunch of rigging. Oh, you can still see the dongle on my thing. Wait, one sec. There. It's gone. I wasn't tweaking things last second when that's why my starting soon screen was so long. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. But look at me. Oh, ignore that. I don't know how to make that go away. But yes, feature's not our thing. Yes, that's fair. So I need to fix my posture because her knees are bending too much. But look, there's her shoes, and she's got hair, and she's got an outfit. Now, I do have other versions, like I have the version where her head splits and stuff. It takes a second, but did you make yourself taller? Hey, just you gotta know the lore. I can be 7 feet tall if I want. I can be 7 feet tall. I do kind of model on a larger scale, so this model is somewhat large, but I like large models. 3D? Yes! 3D. I made this mostly myself. The Emerald Sword, who is my twin brother, helped me with the hip rigging, because hips are hard. There's still some weird things. Like, you see the belly button, is a little strange. Rigging is hard, guys. Who knew? But I've been having fun. Nico can be 100 kilometer. You don't know. Nico could be really, really tall. So yeah, this is the model, and then here's in the one other version. I'm not gonna show you the jacket off right now, because the shoulders decided to break last second. So you know, where the fuck, okay, Vtuber split. Haha, this took so long, and so many things broke. She's gonna freeze up while I swap over. Yeah, waist kind of looks stretched. Rigging is hard. I don't know if I've said that. So yeah, this is gonna take just a second. This is the big thing. Yeah, here she is. 2D, it's a lot easier to swap between toggles. You can just no transparency on the jacket, and then you just don't have a jacket anymore. But with Wardo, it's just easier to make it entirely separate models that I have to swap between. It's fine, you understand? Yeah. Ooh. And then this, I did put some effort into making more lip sync on this, so it's got the E, ooh, ooh. You can kind of see the nose separates. Ooh, oh. Yeah, I like her. And this one, because the other VTuber model, my 2D one, she doesn't really express when she, her face splits up, her face just goes blank. But here, I can, smile and stuff. So, yeah. The Venus flytrap. Yeah! A little bit of a radiation monster, if you will. Alright, let me swap back to normal jacks. Super jacket. Yeah, this one, I was expecting it not to take as long as it did. I have been working on this thing for months. It has been so long. Usually it doesn't. It takes me a few weeks to make a 3D model. But something about this one. I mean, there was a lot of breaks in between because I was just focusing on YouTube and stuff. But things just kept breaking. I would move into Wardo and the hair would you could do things. I'll post a bunch of work in progress things in the Discord where you can just see her legs breaking. It was rough. It was a rough time, but I really like her. I think she tracks a lot better. And yes, I discovered this on accident while I was just testing something out, and I went to adjust my glasses, and I was like, wait, her hand. Oh my god, I have hands! I can flip off chat when they're being annoying! I can do the whole sign language alphabet, so like A, B, C, D, E, F. Oh, I can't quite touch my fingers on F. F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Hydrate. Okay, you guys get to see how weird this looks. Yep. A little jank. There are still things I need to tweak. Like when she closes her eyes, you can see her eye shines through her lids, which is not great. Not a big fan of that, but generally though, just the mouth moves a lot smoother. My expressions are better. Like you can see her eyebrows actually track. Yeah, Blender is a pain. Yeah. Blender is hard if you don't know it. But I've been doing Blender for years. I went to school for it. And it's still a pain in the ass. Yeah, like I'm a professional 3D artist. I've done it for video games and stuff. It can still be rough. Yeah, I'm so proud of her, and I'm so happy to finally be using her. I'll probably still use the 2D one for some things, because this is a little intensive on my system, and I have a pretty beefy computer. But she expresses better, and I can make more stupid... Oh, excuse me, speaking of, facial expressions, I do have a few more. I've got an angry, and it can... Oh, there needs to be some calibrating. Typically I can do a cool evil smile. Boop boop. And then I've got just a little extra happy. Just brings up my ears a little bit. Surprised. Wow. Crazy. And then I've got sad. I'm so sad. Today has been such a hard day. Yeah, and I wanted to do non-anime. I know all my VTuber models are non-anime except my first one, but I really was inspired by Arcane and Marvel Rivals. And I do have some skits, because I feel like with some tweaks, this model could fit in the Marvel Rivals world. So I have some plans. I have evil plans. Hello, Zettlebone. Technically, depending on how Blender interacts with the VTuber software, would using driver/control sliders to control the alpha channel the same you do in a transparency for toggles? So the alpha channels were very strange. I ended up getting it to work, but it used to be if you was stuck an alpha channel on any bit of the model, you could see everything through it, even through the solid bits. Like these glasses acted really strange, or like these my eyelights have transparency on them. You could see them through the hair even on solid bits, and then the hair was a nightmare to figure out because I'm using transparency on it. You could just see everything through it. So I had to use VRM specific shaders to get it to work. So the hair is actually toon shaded. I just did it in a way you can't really tell it's toon shaded. I really like the PNG tuber look way more. Well, too bad. You're getting the 3D model. How you look so swag. Thank you. Thank you, Demi. Devious. What kit would you have? What do you mean by kit? Hello, B. Hi, EDK. Drivers control sliders. So I don't have Ward. I'm using Wardo. It isn't attached to the, my apologies. I'm losing my train of thought. Yeah, so I don't really know what you're trying to say. I don't think I can use drivers and sliders to fuck with the transparency. We got a box of bugs! Damn, I do recall having issues with some of the still renders I've done in the past. I'd have to figure out what I remember, but at some point in the past, I actually did find a solution through the transparency issues with alpha textures. I keep forgetting it's useful for PNG images with translucent parts. Yeah, and in Blender, transparency is fine. Like, there can be some issues, but really it just goes down to, like, settings in the materials. But this program that I'm in right now is not Blender. It's Warudo. So I made the model in Blender and ZBrush, but I'm moving it over to a Vtuber system. A lot of words. Yeah, lots of words. Lots of technical words. Yeah, so I sculpted it in ZBrush. And then I took it over to Blender to retopologize it, and I textured it in Substance Painter, most of it. Like, the eyes I did in just Blender, and then the hair was a procedural thing in Blender that then I baked into a texture. But, like, the hair is, like, I used hair curves. The clothes went back and forth between modeling in Blender and ZBrush. But yeah, I think it's pretty solid, pretty cool. The rigging was just honestly, that was the longest bit. The model would look solid pretty quickly on, but there's probably a solution somewhere, but that's outside my knowledge currently. Yeah, I don't really know what you're talking about, but maybe I can do, because I feel like I'm pretty knowledgeable in Blender, unless you are talking to me about geonodes. Then don't talk to me. I don't know anything about geonodes. But most other Blender things, I feel like I'm pretty good at. But yes, there's a lot of, like, hand paint. This is all hand painted, so you can see me just, like, scribbling. Because that's my style, is I just, like, scribble. You can see, like, lighting on the jeans, the opening. You can see. I'm really proud. I managed to get metallic maps. So, like, the zipper is a metallic map. So it's shiny. And it's shinier on certain parts than others, so it kind of still has that hand-painted feel. Rigging is fun. I spend way too long setting those up for projects. I hate rigging. I hate it. I hate it. I'm so bad. I had to remodel the shoulders of this character because I fucked it up. And I model everything in A poses because I like the way it deforms the shoulders better. But Warudo gets mad at you. Very TMNT. Yes. Okay. I think I'm going to open Rivals so we can do some community games. Because, yes, I can yap about I know this is my debut, so I get to yap about my VTuber as much as I want. But I want to keep it entertaining. A pose is a natural relaxed position, so it's better rigging, but softwares hate it. I don't like doing T-poses, because I don't understand. I don't have a good enough understanding of anatomy. Where's my games folder? It's on my desktop. I click it 10 times a day. Let's hope this model does well while Rivals is running. Neo Scalito, hi Bat Sans. Hi Kate Bye. Kate Bye, you'll like this model, because it is very arcane inspired. Model's cute, thank you. Yeah. Got all the shape keys. I can't stick my tongue out, but I do have a tongue. I almost forgot to add a tongue. That was, like, probably the last thing added to the model was the tongue. Oh, and I can put on my glasses. That was a significant hurdle, was making sure the glasses could be seen through. 30 days! God damn! God damn! Hi! Thank you, cheese. I can tell shading. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Arcane had a very permanent effect on my art style. But how simple is it to set up a rivals model for VTubing? I've got a friend who I convinced to do it with Ultron. I've seen some plugins. There's a lot of plugins for... Ooh, we see the lag happening. Ooh, this VTuber doesn't like rivals right now. But I've seen a plugin where you can just move rivals models in and then give them, they're called AR kit shape keys, which you won't need them as much for Ultron, but they're the shape keys that you need to make the face do things. Yeah, definitely Arcane and Into the Spider-Verse says, yeah, they've permanent effect on all art styles forever, which I think is a good thing.